Hey, good morning. I am Commander Half-Lock. You guys know anyone knows what's going on, knows that I've been working on the Zero Core episode through a E-generated video film stuff. So, uh, I don't really have any like critique of uh, what's being offered. Currently, I'm making use of Google Flow, ElevenCreative Studio, and Hedra AI. Three Bay Area-based, San Francisco Bay Area-based companies, um, all which have their merits, all which have things that I would like to have a little bit easier. Um, Plain simple fact, I'm not a coder, so I don't know a lot about prompting. So it's, again, I don't really have any critiques beyond there. Some that do the things that I'd like to do a little bit easier in terms of like natural language and the way that I speak and the way that I read. Beyond that, it's a bit of a learning process. If you guys remember the year of the Nain log 3309, there were a lot of videos over the course of that year. And I wasn't, I'm not a cinematographer, I've done like student stuff. But the videos are sort of all over the place. There were really more musical highlights to sort of drive the mood and drive the traffic in a particular direction. And then everything sort of settled down in 3310, where the video element sort of took on a more natural transition between the written word. I'm looking at the videos that I've got now, it's sort of showing itself to be that particular phase of the storytelling process. If you remember the second video where in 3309, when Coral starts to communicate and everyone sort of figures out that she doesn't know like where in time she is. It's this upcoming video sort of has that weird like what the fuck is going on feel. So I would say for now, temper your expectations in terms of my taking on a $15 million BBC contract for the TV show as its cinematographer and director. And what's the other word I'm looking for? What are the other jobs? What are the jobs? Um, Not exactly your film student. But again, telling the story, everything's sort of hodgepodge in terms of setting and aesthetic. Again, I'm learning the prompt. I'm sort of trying to figure out whether or not I should take a cinematography class so I can type what do they call it, the context and setting. I sort of know how to write it out as they generally have it on a script and storyboard for movie makers and television makers, or whether I want to do the prompting stuff. Some of it's in sort of like AIC generated, some of it is a little more photorealistic. You'll have to take that for what it's worth, um, which is at this point, one, it's a little funny, and two, it's just a glimpse of what we can do with the TV show and also the John Tiger movie and also the movie where Higgins manipulates the entirety of the empire into usurping uh, the emperor and then placing Ashland on the imperial throne against Ashland's will. Um, if we can get like real directors and like real cinematographers and real movie makers and TV makers, we might actually get some of the better parts of the photorealistic stuff. And not like this weird hodgepodge of like CG animation and then photorealistic. It's just like a nice little teaser. But I mean, it is what it is. Just leave it at that. No reason to discuss this. If there are any filmmakers that want to do this for free because because nobody's going to pay anybody for this, and nobody's talking to me about this as opposed to doing what they want to do, which I don't care about. Like I said, I don't care to do your things. That's none of my business. If anyone knows any filmmakers who want to do some stuff for free, just to get their chops in terms of the AI, I'm open to being addressed about the matter in a way that's recognizably a conversation, as opposed to sitting at a cafe trying to get drunk, or coffee, depends on times of day, and then having someone whisper something to me about something that I subsequently have to contextualize for myself, like an when you guys figure that one out, you can let me know and say, hey, I want to work with you on the next this, that, and the other. For that, I am actually not entirely committed to any single style, be it photorealistic or 2D animated. Again, if you're one of those dudes that's doing this and you're a really dangerous player and you're like, hey, I like this story, I want this guy to write my shit as well, again, just let me know. In a normal human conversational way, instead of some weird AI prompt. This next episode took about, I want to say a month, it might have taken slightly less. I did it all again on Hedra, Google Flow, and Creative 11, or 11 Creative Labs. So again, there's sort of this 5 project styles. All of them are like pretty solid for what they do. And I didn't enjoy making this episode, but I am happy with the general direction that I'm pulling the story along to now. So grab your popcorn, or 2 pieces of popcorn if it's not that long. It's probably shorter than this video from Tommy. And grab your shot of Coca-Cola and enjoy.
Make it quick, I have a briefing to give to the office and you have a broadcast. Jora and Juno are grounded and the office would like to know why Zero Core is wasting their PFRC resources on 2 inactive pilots.
She's making me drink toilet water.
What?
She's making me drink toilet water for her stupid She's taking this thing way too seriously. Alice, I feel like you're overcommitting to this.
I'm committed to keeping you alive, Cadence.
It's not.
It literally says, you the toilet water on the bottles.
I can't just parade her around as a war criminal. Akinar would be all over us. She's a known criminal that conducted a conspiracy that was aimed at killing a king of the Imperial Navy. If we don't do it this way, Akinar is going to call for her to be surrendered to the Emperor's staff for punishment.
Won't care. I'm a slave in Cubio.
You're a war prisoner in Cubio that is being disgraced before the Empire and her citizens before facing justice.
You can't just take what I've been telling you about the Empire and then use it to make me drink toilet water and then puke it back up.
We need a cover to get us into the underbelly of Mons with Jorah and Juno. You said that to me, yourself. You literally said those words.
I meant she wants to make a bile
Whatever
beer.
happened to just flying to our AO and running faction ops and delivering briefings and intelligence for the regional powers?
It doesn't work that way anymore.
What do you know about how it works?
What does...
You aren't even a real
Why
member of
does
the
she-
Pilots Federation.
Like Burnham bile distillate?
She mentioned was what you two used to drink while you were in Cubio. It seemed like a solid identifier in case anyone started to get suspicious. Anyway, the point is that Cubio First is splintering, which I'm not okay with because it's my party and I was a member of the party before this complainer came back into my life. Nexus Industries has been making inroads into getting 2 floors in the Marlin building here in Neo Fayum, and are probably have their own building here sooner rather than later. And the Prismatic Imperium isn't giving away any of their district. It was hard enough to walk around here as a member of the party before anyone found out that I was the Cadence Nain, hero to the Empire and Federation alike. Now I'm basically a walking target.
I literally told you all of that and that all of this was going to happen. You can't just use my briefing materials to legitimate your decision to basically conduct a mutiny.
Cadence, you're being hyperbolic.
I don't know what hyperbolic means. I didn't plan this mission out between my proctoring sessions to have it taken away from me by you and this amateur.
Who cares if you two are natives of Cubio 3? You know the place better than I do. But don't forget whose name is all over the operation that got us here. You've been all over the galaxy and back, Cadence. Alice has been sitting on Cubie 3. It is my opinion that we are done asking nicely. It is my opinion, as operational lead, that Alice needs to be given a little bit of leeway when it comes to producing the public sentiments we need to secure Cubio until Jorah and Juno are locked and loaded for serious Imperial joint operations. Sirius is still pushing hard against anything we're trying to do because it's too political and doesn't maintain the professional apolitical stance demanded by the Sirius Convention.
I shouldn't have to puke in a bucket for any of this to work.
You don't.
I think it's better that she does.
She thinks it's better that you do.
What if I decide to just say no and refuse to do it?
Then we'll kill you, Cadence. Cadence, this is Novus Ordo Siderum. You're an operational lead on one of the biggest projects we have running in Imperial space. You can't just walk away after giving us the follow-up to my ingress.
I told you
You're
that.
too important.
Too important.
At what point?
Cadence, I'm going to make an executive decision about this. You're going to yield to Alice's expertises on the matter of what the people of the Empire are going to need to believe you would be willing to do to someone that's just tried to kill you and is now your prisoner. I have a briefing to give to the office about Jorah and Juno's current operational standby. I have Alice's speech being combed over by the OU right now, and they will get you the copy ASAP. I need you two to be committed. We've been receiving reports from Sol that Ulysses has been calling attention to you and Alice being his little girls. You and Alice. We're in the process of conducting a Neo to secure him to Lembartha or Zayonce. I will make sure he is briefed, but if Imperial intelligence gets to him before we do, our office in Neo Fayum won't be fit for information ingress from Mons. Do not give IIS a reason to believe that they aren't being given the finest brew in the galaxy. Cadence, Jorah and Juno are on the line, this time as well. And this is our majestic class as opposed to Galileo. Don't mess about.